Hi, this is Catherine Dubberly, the Answer Lady. I have had a little mishap on my Addi and a broken yarn gate. Jack is going to help me out. I have broken the yarn gate on my Addi king size. Those of you who have one, I'm sure you know how I did it. This was operator error, and I have repaired it many times, but it's finally become necessary to actually replace it. So I have a new one, and Jack's going to help us do it. Jack is starting by removing the ring. There are 4 screws holding the rings in position on the machine. All of those screws need to come out to release the rings so that we can proceed. Get the old yarn guide out. And there it comes. Now we're actually removing the old yarn gate from beneath the circle. How many screws do you have there?
2.
2. They're both cross point. Is that right?
Yep.
And here they come. It wiggles out. You can see there are posts underneath that we're holding the screws, and in goes the new one. He's replacing the screws, each one in one of those posts that lines up with a hole in the black shield, right?
Yes. The posts go into a slot that matches the post, and then the screw goes in.
Is there anything special about this cross point that people should know? Size or
Nope.
special tip?
Nope. I'm using a number 2 Phillips.
Okay, that's the kind of thing I don't know how to say. Number 2 Phillips.
And as with all metal screws into plastic, I use 2 fingers. You might want to use 3, but you only want to snug it till it stops.
Don't over tighten, you'll strip it.
Exactly.
Okay, replacing the red ring and replacing the black ring. Making sure you get it aligned with the screw holes.
Oops. There you go.
And now we just put those screws back in, right?
Right.
And let me remind any of you who are new how this happened. You have to open this yarn gate, which I can't do till it's screwed down, in order to put your yarn in. But if you fail to close it back to this position, it will catch on the needles and it will break off. Now, while Jack closes this up, I'm going to address another issue, because you probably saw there is some white residue on the interior of my machine. This is an experiment that we are trying with a specialized grease that Jack knows about because of his long mechanical experience. It's working for me, but I'm not going to recommend it to you yet, because I want to give it a good year and make sure that nothing bad comes of it before we talk about it more.
Mostly we want to use it and put it up and bring it back out and see what the passage of time does for the use of this particular grease. It shouldn't make a difference, but we'd like to know.
It's making the works really smooth now, but Addi Company has never recommended that you use any interior grease. So this is our experiment. It's on us if it messes up.
Ready to go.
It's ready. Thanks, sweetie.